We don't know how it happened, or in fact, we don't even know how it became a trend or who made it into a trend. But in the history of the automobile, GT became a hit suffix when it came to anything that had sporty aspirations. Now recently the French have been fond of taking these two letters and slapping them onto anything that had a boot spoiler. Now the big question is, does the 308 GT line live up to the expectations?
Curiously, this GT line derivative is painted exactly the same shade of burgundy as the GT we had on test first time around. Actually, barring the slightly smaller wheels, you'd be hard-pressed to tell the two apart. There's more differentiation in the engine department, however. The GT line makes do with considerably fewer horses than its big brother, even though they sport the same basic 1.6-litre turbocharged unit. Interestingly, it develops as much power, but considerably more torque than its closest rival from Renault.
Come on, Peugeot. Keep going. Come on. First corner. Didn't even have to lift in that one, so turned in very nicely, solidly. Hard on the brakes, slow it down. And of course you get the hazards all just crying out, and the Christmas trees, there you go, emergency braking. I must say, building up and getting up to speed takes forever in this little thing. It's not as punchy as I thought it would be. But eventually it does get up to the high speed, though very gently and softly, it's not as raw and hardcore. Tap the brakes for the back straight as we turn up, carry as much speed as we can, all the way to the top. And we're accelerating. As I said, it feels like it takes forever to get going. But when you look at the speed, you actually are doing a decent pace for what it is. Turn in at the tabletop. Nice and neat. Turns in very well. But just doesn't accelerate out the corners like I'd like it to. So, yeah, it is what it is. Hard on the brakes, turn in, and accelerate all the way to the finish line. Yeah, not a whole lot of magic, but hey. Today we drove the Peugeot 308 GT around the Swartkorps racetrack. While the car is not really quick through the corners, once it actually gets going, it is comfortably fast, and yeah, it comes with all the bells and whistles that it offers. As a package as a whole, I think it is quite a decent one.